Okay, so this is the parse stack. You first start with the given string. So I have ID plus ID times ID. So first thing you go in stack is 0, and then the input should be the string given, and then the action will be, so for action, this is how you find it. So first you look at 0 in the stack, and then the ID, and you go 0 here, 0 here, and the ID, so it's S5. S5 means shift 5, and then it's just 5, so you put this in the stack first, and then 5. Then now you have a different input, ID times ID. Now you look at 5 and then plus. So 5 plus reduce 6. Alright, reduce 6. I'm gonna say R6. And then you see right here it says ID becomes F. So right here we're gonna convert this to F. Then I'm gonna say 0 F. It's 0 because right before it changes, there's a 0 before it. So it will be 0F. Now we need a number in front of every time we try to do action. We need a number in front of it. We can't use a letter because there's no letter in the state right here. And so to find a letter, basically you go to the diagram, 0, and then go to F right here. So 0F, and then it gives 3. So we put 3 here, and then plus ID times ID. And now we have to do 3 plus. So you go 3 here, and then plus. So 3 plus reduce 4, so R4. And then it's going to give, so R4, you go back to the rule here, F becomes T. So this F becomes T, and right before F, it's 0 in the stack, so 0T. So it becomes 0T, and then now 0T, now we need a number in front, like I said, 0, and then T here is 2. So we're going to put 2 here in the stack, and then plus, same thing over again. And then now we need to find the action, 2 plus, so 2 plus, another reduce, we reduce again, R2, and then let's see what R2 is, R2 on the left top, T becomes E, so yeah, it's backwards, so it's T becomes E, it's not E becomes T. I don't know why they have the arrow like that, but that's what it is. So R2 again, so it's R2 because 2 plus R2, and then R2 says T becomes E, so this T becomes E, and then right before T it's 0, so 0. E it's 0 because right before T is 0 right here, it's a 0, and 0 here, and then next, so 0E. Now we need another number again, 0E. Alright, so 0E gives 1, 1. And then plus ID times ID. Okay, now 1 plus shift 6 right here. 1 plus shift 6. So that's 6. And then you just put, so when you do shift, you gotta put the operator first, whatever in the input first, plus 6. So you get 6 from number 6 right here, shift 6. Just like how I got 5 here, I put 5 here. So how I put ID here first, and then 5 next, just like that. So I put plus here, right here, and then shift 6 right here. Since we put right here into the stack, now it's gone. So ID times ID. Now we have to see what the action is. F6 left parentheses. 6 left parentheses. So shift 4 again. So 1 plus 6, then left parentheses 4, and then ID times ID. And then now we gotta see the next action. 4 left parentheses, it's just 4 again. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. 4 ID right here, and it's just 5. So that's 5. 0E 1 plus 6. 4 ID 5 times ID. Now 5 times reduce 6. So reduce 6. So when we have reduce, we go to this rule on the top left right here. So ID becomes F. ID becomes F. Alright. Okay, so we have the ID right here. So when you're changing the rules, you have to go from right to left, not left to right. So from right to left, we have first ID right here, and then that becomes F. So E1 plus 6 left 4 F. That's it. And then all of these after ID, they are removed. They're not there anymore. So we forgot to put our brackets. So R6. So right before ID was 4, and then what we're putting into is F. So all right, next. Now 4F. Let's see, 4F3. 3. All right, times ID. Let's see what's next. 3 times R4 again. R4 says F becomes T, so F is right here, it becomes T. Right before it is 4, so 4T. Oops, what that is. 4T. All right, next. Now we have to remove those and change it. 4T, and then times ID. Oh yeah, forgot to put the number here. So 4T. Now let's go to the diagram. 4T is 2. So 2 times 7. That's 7. So you put the operator first, and then 7. All right, and then what's the action? 7 ID S5. So S5. 0E1 plus same thing over and over. ID 5, and then we have right parentheses left in this input. So what's the action? 5 right parentheses. So let's go to the diagram. 5 right parentheses R6 reduce R6. So ID becomes F. So we have our ID right here that becomes F, and right before it is 7. So 7 F. Alright, 0E1 plus 6 or T E times 7 F, and then right parentheses, and then we have to put our number in front. Every time you reduce, you have to get a number. To get a number, you do so 7 and then F. So 7, look at the diagram, 7 F, so that's 10. So you gotta put 10 here. Be careful to see what value it is, because you might mess up saying it's a 0, but it's a 10. So what's the action for that? 10 right parentheses reduce 3 R3. Alright. R3, let's go get the rule. So T times F becomes T. So we have our t times f right here. So you see t right here, and then times f. So that becomes t. So you move everything what's in front of it. So you move everything right here and then convert it to t. So first, what's before t times f? It's 4 right here. 4 is right here. So you put 4 here, and then you convert it to t. And then 0 1 plus 6 times 4t. And then we have to get our number for t2. So 2 right here on the diagram. 2, and then what's the action? 2 right parentheses, 2 right parentheses, reduce 2, R2. What's the action? Let's see what the action is. So T becomes E. T becomes E. So this T becomes E. And right before it, it's 4. So 4E. Now we have this 4E. Now we have to get our number again. 4E. So 8. So 8. And right parentheses. So 8. Right parentheses. Shift 11. Shift 11. Oh, I forgot to put the dollar sign. You have to put dollar sign for every one. That's how you know when the stack ends. Alright, let's see. Okay. So we have to put shift 11. So we put the operator first and then 11. So 0E1 plus 6, 4E8 represents 11. Now we have dollar sign. Now what's the action? 11 dollar sign. R5. R5. So what's R5? So left parentheses E, right parentheses becomes F. So this becomes F. 0E1 plus 6 F. And then 6F. Let's see what that is. 6F. 3. 3 dollar sign. And then what's the action? Oh, wait, let's see. Right here. So R5. Reduce 5. So what's right before left parentheses? So 6. Right here. And then you convert it to F. So now next action, $3 sign, $3 sign. So $3 sign, R4, R4. What's the rule? F becomes T, so this becomes T, and right before it is 6. So 6T, and then 0E1 plus 6T, and then 6T, 9, so 9, and then $9 sign, $9 sign, R1, R1. See the rule again. E plus 1 becomes E right here. So E plus 1 becomes E. This becomes E. So right before it, E plus 1 is 0. So you 0 again, E, 0 E. And then now you do 0 E 1 right here. 1 dollar sign. $1 sign, accept. So when you have accept, it's done. That's it. And that's how you do stack.